Okay, this is I think July 31st, 2025. My 1992 Ford F-150. I'm just going to make a short series of little videos about the carburetor conversion on this 302 5.0 engine. I didn't film all of the tear down because nobody wants to see a bunch of dirty parts and grease. So we got it down this far. The heads got sent off to have the valves redone. Just leveled, resurfaced, engine's all cleaned up. So where I'm at now is at the bottom of the build as I get to come back up. So as far as I went into the motor is down to replacing the oil pump, which has already been put in. New timing chains put on, and next is going to be the timing cover and water pump, which you have to do at the same time because the RTV has to dry on all of it at once, including the back plate on the water pump. And I'm not going to go into a bunch of minutia about all that because it's not necessary. So I will say this: YouTube is full of misinformation. Okay, you got all these videos where a guy is saying leave the nuts on the motor mount studs and just raise the engine up with the lift about that far and the oil pan will come right out. Yeah, that's not true at all. This motor had to come up almost 10 inches to get the oil pan to go out under that cross member when you take the oil pan off. So yeah, there's so much misinformation. Also, you cannot use a serpentine belt with a mechanical fuel pump. And I'm not going to go into the 100 reasons why, but it has to do with the serpentine belt spinning the water pump the opposite direction because it's on the other side of the belt. So the water pump spins counterclockwise on the serpentine belt engine, and on the older V-belt engines with the mechanical fuel pump and carburetor, it spins clockwise. So won't work. And I learned that the hard way. I found that nowhere on the internet. You cannot use a mechanical fuel pump with a serpentine belt system on this engine. This is a 302 Ford. 351 be the same thing. Really anything with a serpentine belt that spins the water pump the opposite direction for Ford. Chevy's different because the fuel pump mounts to the engine, not the timing cover, right? So the timing covers are different and the water pumps are different and the direction's different. So I'll probably cover that more in different videos. So I'm going to get back to putting all this on, and you don't need to watch me putting every nut and bolt in. So we'll get back to it here in just a little while.